prayer line. I don't really know why it came up. So I said to him, I said, brother, do you believe that God can heal?
In 2 miles, take exit 12A onto US 64 and US 70 towards...
I've been on me some Reverend Ike these last few days, y'all. Reverend Ike. You know, I'll go into spurts of really getting and digging deep into the teachings of certain master teachers that came to us. Like I'll delve deep into Dr. Delvin Blair, and he'll just come over me. I'll go deep in Bobby Hemmett, and he'll come over me, and I'll delve deep into what's his name? I can't think of his name. I posted him on my Instagram. I'm gonna have to pull him up because I feel him coming back up too. I feel him about to pull back into my energy, into my spirit as well, when he goes into talking about how we came into the teachings and the knowing of Jesus, like where that actually came from. But anywho, here you go. What's his name? I can't think of his name. I'm gonna have to pull it up, y'all. I can't think of his. Ray Hagins. Ray Hagins will come over me, and then I want to go into all of Ray Hagins' teaching. So it kind of just depends on when they energy hit me and what I need to talk about. It. That was a conversation I was having with Turquoise Majesty. Follow Turquoise Majesty, and shout out to all 420 some subscribers to the YouTube. I never even thought I'd get to 420 because I don't promote my channel. I don't, promote other people to subscribe and share and like and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not on that. And I told y'all from the very beginning, like, if you resonate with what I talk about, my energy, you resonate. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. Like, you ain't got to like my channel. You ain't got to share it, I pretty much put out information for me to go back and listen to, especially with my dreams. And for those who resonate with what I'm talking about, what I dream about, if we on the same energy and frequency, then boom, there we go. But I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for subscribes. I'm not here to make a living off my channel. I'm not here for any of this man-made shit, created shit, social media networks and all that to feed me. Source always takes care of me, however. So, only thing that I know is that I serve and I give information that's given to me. So it's not really like you got to pay for something that was downloaded into me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was the one that was chosen to share this information to you and help you on your journey. Like, we all help each other. Thank you for all of those who resonate with my energy. Much love, abundance, and hopefully you have shifted to the timeline frequency that you should be on at this point in existence in this physical vessel. Wanted to share a little bit of the dream realm these last few days and how I'm feeling in this reality right now. Like, I really have to say that I'm feeling lifted. Like, I'm feeling definitely as the creator, right? I'm feeling like the creator. I'm feeling like I have, power over what I'm manifesting in this reality, and all of those things that have chosen and are choosing to come into this reality, that are kind of like preparing the way, for me as I continue with my alignment, is doing so. And I'm just, being brought to a space in my conscious mind to know that I am worthy of everything that this universe has to offer, and everything that's top tier is mine. Like, top tier everything belongs to me. all the top tier experiences, all the top tier relationships, all the top tier health, all the top tier wealth, you know, all of that belongs to me. And the beautiful part about it is that those of you all who are subscribed to this channel, you all are getting ready to witness. You all are getting ready to witness the elevation. You all are getting ready to witness the transformance of the Blackfoot Witch, the Dream Oracle, right before your eyes. And you're going to be the ones to say, damn, I remember when, ooh, I was watching her when, I remember when you said, you know, all of these things are getting ready to come into this reality. And it feels good. Like I told you all on the Witches and Warlocks, I'm here now. I am here now. Like, I'm so here now. Like, the alignment is so here now that it has taken over. It's taken over my entire being and my energy. And it really, really, really feels good here. It really feels good. But going back to the dream state, I had a dream that yesterday, not last night, night before last, so it was Sunday night going into Monday because today's Tuesday, that I was dream walking and I woke up, and in my dream I woke up but I never opened my eyes, and I got into my truck. I went to the garage, got into the truck. I had to have opened the garage, not sure if I did, and I started driving the car. Eyes were still closed while I was driving my truck. Then I so happened to was driving, like I knew to turn right, I knew to turn left, I knew to turn right, I knew to turn left, and then I stopped, and it was like when I stopped, I woke up, and the truck was in my neighbor's, next door neighbor's front yard, right in front of a tree that she has in her front yard. And that's where I stopped the truck. And then I got out. That's when I opened my eyes and I looked and I saw the tree. And I was like, damn, I almost hit the tree. And then I look around and my neighbors and everybody was out the house, and my son was out the house, and they was like, you know, you have been driving, you went into this neighbor's yard, you went over here, like you ran over this and stuff, and you didn't know like what you was doing, da 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 da. And I was like, no, I was asleep. And I remember my neighbor crossing over my house and going to my other next door neighbor that's on the left side of me to tell her family. And I just felt so bad, and I was like, I don't know how I was sleepwalking, like I was driving with my eyes closed. And I don't know why I was driving with my eyes closed, right? And I was like, when I was driving with my eyes closed, I was just trusting that I was going the right way to get wherever I needed to go. Oh, y'all. Driving with my eyes closed, right? And nothing, I wasn't harmed, I wasn't hurt, I didn't harm anybody, I didn't hurt anybody, I didn't run into anybody's house. I ended right back in front of that tree that I didn't even hit. Like, for whatever reason, I knew to stop right in front of that tree and not keep going. Driving with my eyes closed. And that's pretty much where we are in this reality. We're driving this vehicle, which is this physical form, but our eyes are closed. Like, I am getting to the point, and that's possibly one of the interpretations of that dream, because it can be various interpretations, and whatever you receive is what you receive. But one interpretation that's coming to me is the fact that, you know, I'm moving more into a space of driving with my eyes closed, meaning that I release complete control into the hands of the universe. And I've shared this with you all before. That has been my mantra for a few years now, is that I release control into the hands of the universe. I'm allowing source to drive. And not only am I releasing control and source is driving, I'm not worried about where I get to or where I'm going, because I already know and I'm trusting that source is taking me where I need to be and where I need to go. That I'm driving with my eyes closed. Like, I don't need to see. I don't need to see with my physical eyes, because in my subconscious mind, the source mind, the all mind is taking over the vehicle and taking me where I need to go and making sure that I'm not going to harm anybody. Nobody's going to harm me. I'm perfectly protected. And everybody around me is protected as well. And I don't run over anybody. Nobody runs over me. Nobody does any harm or turn this off. Yes. Nobody does any harm or I would say malicious acts towards me. Nobody's angry. Nobody's mad. Nobody's jealous. Nobody's anything, because what has been designated for me as, the divine energy takes me and drives me where I'm supposed to be. That's where I'm supposed to be. Right? Wherever we're supposed to be in this world is where we're supposed to be. Wherever we are at this point in time is where we're supposed to be. And as we continue to elevate, as we continue to, get in alignment, that's where we're going to be too. And we just continue to move and thrive in the spaces that source takes us. And it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, really good. When you get into a space where you're making 6 figures, it's really good. Then source moves you to a space where you're making 7 figures, right? That's even better. Like, can't we wait to get to that space, huh? So, you get to a space where, denomination on currency and the fiat money doesn't even matter, because you're already taken care of in all ways, right? So it just feels good to be in a space where you're driving with your eyes closed, that you don't need anything in this physical realm to take you where you need to go. We only get to see 1% or less of the spectrum, of the light spectrum anyway. So we're not even really seeing everything. Like, we're only seeing very, very small portion of everything in this reality anyway. Like, we're not even seeing everything. So what do we need our eyes for? Like, really thinking about, of course, we are connected to textile and 3D physical and having that, connection physically. But when we're really being directed, we're not directed visually. Like, where we're supposed to go, who we're supposed to be with, where we're supposed to live, the car we're supposed to drive. Like, the energy and the alignment of where we are internally in our connection to source drives us there anyway. We're not driving anything, honestly. The only thing we have to do is just really come into connection. Are you in a connection or alignment to source energy? And then everything that's needed is going to take you on that path for it to be provided to you. And so that driving with my eyes closed, it was very weird. My significant other had to go on a trip, a turnaround trip that he has to do. And I was like, oh my God, is he okay? Did he drive? Did he get there safely? Did he fall asleep? I'm thinking maybe it was about him falling asleep at the wheel. And, I told him about the dream yesterday. He was like, nah, I'm good. And then, and then I thought about it. I was like, this wasn't a dream about him. This was a dream for me. You're driving with your eyes closed. And the more that you trust in source energy, the more smooth the path is going to be for you to get to where you're supposed to go, right? Because even in the dream, I was like, okay, turn right. Okay, turn left. Okay, turn right. And that's what I was doing, eyes closed. Didn't even think about opening my eyes until the point where it's like I stopped, and there was a tree in front of me, and I opened up my eyes. So, thinking about this dream, even while I'm sharing it, it's letting me know, like, hey, get more in touch with source. So the next dream that will occur, it will be a smooth path, hitting nothing with your eyes closed, right? Taking you wherever you need to go with your eyes closed. Not going in the neighbor's yard, not doing circles and stuff in the neighborhood and people's yards, but it'll be a clear path. Because in my mind, while I was, with my eyes closed, driving, I thought I was on the street. I said, oh, I'm turning right on this street. It's time to turn left on this street. You know how we drive on autopilot? And it was like, okay, I know I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do that. And then I wake up and I'm like, when you thought you drew a circle and it's like this. That's what it was. So it's like, okay, what do I need to do? What are those things I need to do to get into complete alignment? What meditations? What breath work? Because really it's the physical form that's trying to catch up with the soul essence. So my physical form, now I'm eating nothing but grapes, drinking water, eating grapes. I went and got a lot of grapes. Couldn't find any seeded grapes. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then Spirit just told me, just get grapes. Just get the grapes. Just get the grapes and eat them. You're supposed to have grapes right now. Whatever's in the grapes is what you need, whether they're organic or not, seeded or not. You need grapes. And if you all haven't read The Grape Cure, I've talked about that before. Find that book online. I think you can get the PDF copy and check that out on how grapes can cure a lot of things, illnesses and diseases in the body. Proven studies. And so getting this physical form in alignment to source so I can be a vibrational match with all those things that are coming together for my good. All right, y'all. Like I said before, Turquoise Majesty, please like her YouTube channel. She does excellent readings. She's on point. Also, my girl Galactic Honey. We have Witches and Warlocks. If you missed the last Witches and Warlocks, which was Friday, go back. I have it on my channel. She has it on her channel. And it's also on Witches and Warlocks YouTube. Like Witches and Warlocks on Instagram. If you had. Now, this is the only promotion I do. I don't do promotion for Black Fit Witch. I do promotions for Witches and Warlocks. Yet and still, it's interesting that after I finish a Witches and Warlocks live with Galactic Honey, 4 or 5 people or more end up subscribing to my channel. And I really want y'all to subscribe to Witches and Warlocks. I really want you all to subscribe over there. It's divine conversations around divine partnerships and connections. And even though, and I'm really big with starting off small and then just growing gradually. I'm not like I'm looking for instantaneous growth. And most of the times I can be ahead of my time and energy, but my energy and this physical time is starting to catch up together. But I have noticed in the past things that I've done, people weren't ready for, and then they'll start catching up to it later on. Just like there was an event that I did 420 in 2018 when I had yoga trapeze. I had a yoga studio with trapeze yoga, and I called it Yoga in the Trap. And it was in Uptown here in Memphis. And all of them were different colors of like the chakra system. And I had an event there with sound bowls, trapeze yoga, CBD education. I had a chef, nutritionist do healthy foods. We had discussion, we had talks. I saged everybody, had somebody sage everybody as they came in. And it was a great event. And I had someone reach out to me a week and a half ago and just talked about that. She was like, we got to do that again. That was so wonderful. I had never seen nothing like that before. And I was like, people here had never done trapeze yoga. They had never heard of it. And a lot of things I was doing here in the South and Memphis community, people hadn't been doing or talked about. Of course, people had started opening up to just mat yoga, but I was doing the trapeze yoga. And now I had someone else that loved it. Now she wants to open up a studio with the trapeze yoga. And I was like, girl, take the idea. I don't care, you know. That was something I had in 2018 that I don't even think people still have caught up to it. So just like witches and warlocks, saying that to say witches and warlocks, like people may not even understand witches and warlocks. They may, you know, even think something demonic about it, which is not, if you even understand what, you know, daemons and demons are, and all of that. Witches and warlocks is not. We are creators. It's a play on words for the masculine and feminine energies who are magical beings who know how to utilize this earth plane, whatever things that's given to them, and create from this earth plane existence and create prosperous, elevating, high frequency connections. And that's all witches and warlocks is, if you all don't know. But of course, if you follow me and my name is a witch, Blackfit Witch, then you good. Thank you so much, you all, for subscribing to my channel. Even though you don't got to, but definitely subscribe to Witches and Warlocks. And as always, I leave you in peace and high frequencies.